Oh, that's cool. Car's just cruising in the background. Okay, what is this? You get a car if you get a car skin? Wait, they have car skins now? Have they always had car skins? Or am I going crazy? Backpack skins are kind of cool. Brother. Oh. $2 Chuck, thank you for the sub, dude. Why are you punishing yourself playing this? I just wanted to, I just wanted to play it. Just wanted to give it a little shot, see how it's feeling, see how, you know. How does the FPS game? How does FPS games feel after playing so much Tarkov? Fine. I don't think Tarkov really messes with it too much. The only thing is Tarkov has less frames than most FPS games, so playing other games feels smoother in that regard. Shroud, I know you have insider info. Is Apex going cross-platform? Didn't they say that it was going cross-platform at the very beginning of the game? Didn't they say that that was their plan? I don't know if it still is, but I'd imagine it is, right? Why wouldn't they? It's a good decision. Realtor, this is 60 FPS, my diddle. Why am I playing this game? What am I doing? I love how that guy gave up. That's funny. Wait, what? I was like, what the fuck? Didn't know what was happening. I'm so dead. Didn't get the gun. All right, I'm gonna head out. Yep. Dying in this game so demoralizing. Feels like 10 minutes before you can play another game. Yeah. Yeah. That's true. I have tattoos? The fuck? That shit's crazy. I got tats now? Oh, it's shirts with tattoos. I see. I see. That's kind of cool. Whoop. Whoop. Why don't you play COD Modern Warfare? I will. I'm just kind of messing around for now. I'm playing COD with Hannah. She's got a sponsored stream in 2 hours. So I'm going to play COD with her. And whoever else wants to play, I guess. In 2 hours. But for now, I'm just going to mess around with other games. I'm surprised you haven't touched Apex. Yeah, I haven't played it yet. I'm going to. I just haven't played it yet. That's all. Apex is a game that you kind of have to prep for. Because, like, you need to have people. You can't just, like, spontaneously play Apex. You need to, like, organize it with people. Because if you play Apex alone, you're going to hate it. Right? Oh, shit. That's fucked up. Apex is in a shit state, to be honest. Wait, why is it as bad? What did they do? They couldn't have done much. What did they do to Apex to make it worse than before? I doubt there's much changes, right? What is this loot? Fucking It's a cool skin. I don't even know I had the skin. Oh, it's a stat track. Forgot I had. What? Oh, right. It's this map. So many things that I forgot about. So the worst part of this game is you gotta get kitted. You know, you gotta make sure you got this, you gotta make sure you have that. If you don't, you're just kind of gimping yourself. I think there's only 2 ways to make a BR good now. One, you make the looting very minimal, as in like not too many attachments, not too much going on, no meds. Maybe you need to pick up armor. You obviously have to have some stuff you can pick up because it has to be RNG somehow, but not too hard. So like get rid of meds, maybe even get rid of ammo too, as something that you need to pick up. So you can minimize the amount of looting. And then just make it fragging. Good audio. CQC. Map design's pretty important in a BR. Unless you're trying to make a BR like PUBG where it's kind of random. Alright, I'm over looting. I could use a grip, that'd be nice, but I can't do it. Are you excited for Diablo 4? Yeah, actually, I am. I like those kinds of games. And PoE I can't play because it's PoE's too far. D3 isn't far enough. I'm hoping D4 will be perfectly in the middle. I'm hoping D4 will be like a little complicated, but not so much PoE. But still, you know, still very simple. A couple buttons. You know, being very easy to log on and play for like an hour. Kick it. PoE is not that. PoE is like Tarkov. I don't want to play another game like that. I don't want to learn another game like that. PoE, you have to have like third-party programs. You have to have shit open in the background, constantly checking for fucking like link drops and custom maps. And PoE is a mess. Fuck that. Way too far. Like I had Tarkov. I've already dealt with that in Tarkov, where I had to kind of like deal with the research of it all, and it's fun in that game because it feels more rewarding because you're doing it against real people and killing real people. But in a game like PoE, that is not what I want to do. I don't want to be looking at fucking spreadsheets in a game like that. So I hope D4 is not quite PoE, like under it a little bit. Ooh. Thank you for the 3,000 embers, dude. Thank you, thank you. Oh, where am I? Where the... I did not know where I was. I'll tell you that right now. That was really confusing. That was so fucking I didn't know what was happening. I didn't know what was left, what was right, what was up, what was down. What the shit? I think I got saved because I had a level 3 helmet. I think if I had anything else, I would have died. Like level 2? I think I would have died for sure. Level 3 helmet saved my life. Oh, God, there's one more. What are you doing, Dave? 88217, huh? What are you doing? Ow, 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 ow. Who's shooting at me? Okay. Oh, I'm getting shot in my back. Ah, okay, yeah. Shocker. Shot in my butthole. That looks like a new female model. Why does she look like that? What is that face model? Looks completely different from that one. Look. That's something new, right? Looks completely different. I don't think it's just the top or the pants. I actually think that's like a different face model or something. Kind of like the Quinn. Why'd you stop playing PUBG? Because there's just better games. I don't know. PUBG's a little dated, in my opinion. Hasn't adapted enough for me to like keep playing it. It's literally still the same game that I played fucking almost 2 years ago now. There's literally nothing different. There's skins. Just like CS? I disagree. Counter-Strike's tried to adapt a little bit. They've tried. At least they've tried. They've tried and they failed a little bit because they've tried to mess around with the economy and make shit interesting, and it doesn't always work out, but at least they're trying. This game has tried nothing. They haven't tried anything. They haven't even like had a test server with different movement mechanics or anything. They have the jumping and vaulting stuff, which is interesting, I guess. I think PUBG's gunplay is good. I don't think they really need to mess around with that. I think the gunplay is like chill. That's kind of fine, but I don't know. It's got to get better movement to complement the gunplay. So like when this game came out, the movement actually did a pretty good job complementing the gunplay, but the more and more people play, the more like they want to see something change, right? I think trying to incorporate something new with movement would be really cool. I don't know what it would be. They tried with vaulting and grabbing onto stuff in midair, which is just a useless feature that nobody really cares about, right? So they did try that, but that wasn't a risk. That was something that was just like a simple addition. That was it. They need to try a risk, I think. And I think that risk is changing a core thing that's been in the game for a while. And that would be the way you fucking move your character. Your character moves like a boat, you know? And that's the problem. I think if they make the game more loose, it's going to be a risk because it's like overhauling the whole game, but I think it could pay off very well. Personally. You literally, when you play this game in comparison to other FPSs, you are straight up controlling a boat. That's exactly what you're doing. That's what it feels like. Your player is a boat. You're heavy. You're slow. And I think it's because the game originally was designed for third person. You know, I think that's why. Oh, I thought he was dead. That sucks. That's one way of doing it. Oops. Why didn't he loot any of this? It's kind of weird. Am I good? I'd like a car. I haven't used a car 98 in quite some time. I think third person is holding the back for the feature. I mean, maybe, yeah. It's hard, right? It's hard to design. The problem with having a game that has both first and third is it's hard to design it for both at the same time. Very difficult. I think that's why Fortnite is really, really good, and they design stuff so quickly, and they're constantly changing shit, and they don't have to mess with so many. They don't have to mess with so many things about their game. You know, their game is this, and now they just throw shit around. That's why I'm hoping if COD truly has a BR planned. I mean, COD's first person only, right? I guess when you drive vehicles it changes, but still, it's pretty much first person only, so they don't have to like, they don't have to constantly be thinking about two different things when they're just trying to make one feature, which saves a lot of time. I heard somebody. Yep. That's not who I heard, though. I thought I heard him over there. What? This guy's a legend. He fucking headshot me, dude. Crazy. Jesus. Man's moving so quick. He's like, oh shit. I'll die if I keep holding that. Watch this guy die to a red zone. Wouldn't that be epic stuff? Oh, nice. Not a single. I heard one tiny movement in the grass. I heard nothing else. Where are my contacts at? You know? What the fuck? Didn't hear anything. I heard all I heard was one tiny shuffle as he was at that window. Like as he was about to peek is when I heard it, but besides that I didn't hear anything. I don't know if that was just me or what, but I seriously heard nothing. The only thing I heard is when he was about to shoot me, which doesn't sound right to me. My ears are EFT tuned. True. True. What game has the best audio? Me personally, I think Counter-Strike has some of the best audio in all the shooters. I think they've figured out their audio pretty well. You're able to identify everything very, very quickly. The thing is, audio issues are tough because, like, CS is a game where it's 5-on-5. Like, they don't have too many, like, server issues there, right? But In a game that has 100 people or more, audio is always going to be disconnected at some point. There's going to be something that goes wrong from point A to point B all the time. So you can't be like too critical because it's hard, you know? It's a lot of people. A lot of shit's going on. So smaller games will always have better audio than bigger games, you know? It's kind of like COD. COD's audio isn't that great, but it's not so much COD's fault. Their audio and engine and sound design is actually really, really good. It's just masked with, one, the chaos, and two, how much is going on in terms of like the server, right? So you can't really be too mad about it. It's whatever. I don't know where the fuck I'm going. I don't know why I jumped out. Okay, I guess. What the fuck? What is that? What did I just pick up? What in the world? A snapped disc. The fuck is that? Community mission, eh? I don't know what's better, a vert or a half. I don't know the grips nowadays. That's right. They have auto swap attachments now. Forgot. That's something I'm not used to. What in the world? What? Man's playing Tarkov or something. Trying to sneak up on me. He had a shotgun. Poor guy. Shit. 8x is not... Oh, it's not for me. Thought he was going to fall into it. Where's my 6 at? More of a 6x user, you know? Maybe he's gonna peek a window or something. Jesus. How'd you feel if Tarkov had PUBG gunplay? Um, that'd feel really weird, I think. It wouldn't be like bad. It would just be weird. I don't know if I can shoot this man in the... Ah, okay, he went inside. Of course he did. Guy killed him. The guy that was in that building. I don't know what to do here. God, this audio is so quiet. It's so quiet. Gee, I could just hear the faintest thing. I heard it. It's just so quiet. I'm about to fuck. I need to crank my volume up, break my eardrums real quick. That is the, like, that is insane. Even that kid, that's still quiet as fuck. That's crazy, man. I heard it. It was just very faint, you know? Can't turn it up anymore. Hey, thank you for the embers. Hell yeah. Appreciate it. Thank you for the $10. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Maybe HRTF is the problem. Try turning it off. Might help. You forgot to repair your armor. True. Hey, 2,500 embers. Thank you for the $25, man. Thank you, thank you. Did you insure? Yep, yep. Thank you. Thank you for the ember train right there. Thank you, thank you. I kind of like... Those chat effects are growing on me a little bit. I like them. I don't like them when they're controlled by free sparks and stuff. I don't like that, but I do like it when it's the paid thing. That feels like how it should be. Because if you have the free thing, then everyone can spam the chat, and then it becomes a fucking mess, right? This is great loot, solid stuff. Yeah, fuck yeah. Okay. All right. Should be items in here. Or not. This man, what are you shooting at? What the fuck was that? Man was shooting at nothing. That guy killed me by accident. He kept shooting when I wasn't even on his screen. Like, I was behind the wall. So what I did is I peeked, shot, hid, and he kept shooting. Typically, when they hide, you stop shooting. But he kept shooting, so I went to peek again, and he just accidentally killed me. That's funny. I want to go to school, but these routes are fucking me. You'll have more fun in Fallout 76. Oh, dude, true. I want to. So I feel like I'd get judged, but I really want to buy a private server, like the subscription bullshit, and play Fallout 76 in a private server. But I feel like I'd get judged because, you know, I feel like I'd be judging myself. That feels wrong to do. You know? But I want to do it. Is that weird? I don't know. Thank you for the sub. Algaban, thank you. Thank you, thank you. Great loot. This dude's gonna have a fucking M4 or something. Oh boy, okay. 1911's better. Shotgun, maybe. Hey, thank you for the embers. Nitro, thank you, man. Nitro Slammer. Thank you. Excuse you? Is that man alive? I pumped him twice. Hate this gun. Where'd this guy with the pistol go? Oh, he's in here. Okay, I thought I killed him, I'm not gonna lie. stuff. I feel like there should be a BR that kind of like when you kill somebody, whatever that the main importance of the loot is, 70% of it or something should like transfer over to you. Obviously, this would be a game that probably wouldn't be very realistic, but it'd be some sci-fi bullshit. But still, you know, like if you kill somebody within a certain range, they should just like fucking warp into your inventory. Like my brainstorming on BRs is kind of like minimize the bullshit looting and to keep it flowing from kill to kill rather than kill, loot, then kill. You know, even Apex has that problem. Apex has the problem of when you kill somebody, you got to loot them and then you do armor swaps. I feel like there's got to be a way to avoid that system of looting looting the armor swaps or whatever like that. That has to change. I don't know how. Fortnite does it pretty well. Kind of. You still have to run over their body, but at least it's quick. You know?